Hey there, StarCraft fans, Falcon Paladin coming at ya. 8-worker start, sort of, on Fear and Faith, the latter edition. What's he going to do here? He's going to make a drone against his Terran opponent, a barcode player. Who is this? We do not know. His APM is around 50 for some reason. Ladder match, sort of. Okay, so, as you know, the 8-worker start is reverted, right? It's reverting back to the 8-worker start from the 12. 8-worker start was in StarCraft 2 like 10 years ago, or maybe even longer than that. So he's continuing to make drones here. He's got 12 supply of drones. He's supply blocked, and then he makes an Overlord. What an interesting opening here. I kind of feel like an 11 Overlord is what I'm doing right now. Okay, extractor tricking. There you go, to get another drone out here. So 13 out of 12. And I think he started that before the Vespene Geyser was started even, so I don't know. He's making more drones after the Overlord shows up. He's at 15 supply. And yeah, if you're struggling with new build orders for the 8-worker start here, especially as a Zerg player, this is the video for you. It's a Patreon cast. For those of you supporting me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, the lowest tier, tier 1. If you are and you're watching this the week of June the 29th, 2026, I appreciate you and love ya as a monthly supporter. That's very important these days. We got ourselves a pool coming up. Was that a 16 pool, 17 pool, somewhere around there? So it's a pool first, but at 17 supply. And then we have enough minerals to go ahead and make a hatch here at 17 as well. So like a 17-17 opening here from SortOf. Interesting stuff. The Terran player is going for a 1 Rax expand with a Reaper. He got the gas early enough to get a Reaper here. Again, slowed down because with 12 workers, you can get your gas up fast, you can get your racks up fast, and the Reaper comes out faster. But in the 8-worker, Reaper comes out slower. So Reaper timings have to be adjusted for, Oracle timings have to be adjusted for, Ling timings as well. Ling timings can be faster under this build, under this 8-worker start. So you have to watch out for that as well, right? So, what are we doing? Harvesting gas. No sign of speed here for the Lings. Just, you know, droning up, making a couple of sets of Lings. Very, very good. Expanding after the 1 Rax. Reaper can keep you safe. And we didn't scout at all with an SCV, so we don't know if this is a pool first, and it is. So let's see if these Lings are going to try to go around, right, around where this Reaper is. This Reaper was trying to be sneaky, but the Overlord pathing saw him here on Fear and Faith. Look at this statue here. Is that Mensk? Yeah, it is. With that wolf. Yep, that's the symbolism. And we've got Lings heading right down the middle of the middle path here. We've got queens on the way. We've got 2 queens. Well, 1 queen here. Interesting build here from SortOf. And yeah, I think he's experimenting. Yep, in the middle place here, we have a Space Marine statue. Loving that. And we've got 1 Ling saying, hey, hang on a second. Do you have a Reaper here? No, no Reaper, but there is 2 Reapers here. Uh-oh, forcing a drone into an evolution chamber. Always a time-tested strategy. Knocking back the queen with the KD8 charge as well. And these Lings are like, hey, there's not a Reaper here. Reapers are across the map. So, hey, we can pause construction on this command center. Hey, hey. A 370 APM average here for the Terran player. He started out as 50, but quickly sped up there, and this Ling gets a full scout. Check it out. He sees the starport just under construction here. He sees the second gas timing. He sees an early 3rd. And what are these Reapers doing? Do they have any kills? They're still alive. Yeah. So, coming back home here to get rid of the scouting Ling. But already the scout is here, right? He sees the early 3rd. He sees the starport. He sees maybe it's going to be Banshees. Maybe it's going to be Hellion drops. Maybe it's just going to be a Marine drop as well. But yeah, reactoring out Hellions, as is the follow-up in TVZ. It's been that way for a while, even with the 8-worker start. So again, watch out for Hellions as a Zerg player. And then yeah, just drone up as fast as you can, right? So Larva is spit out a little bit faster in this patch, but Overlords provide a little bit less supply. So that's why in my games, I say excellent KD8 charging there, but not enough to save that Reaper, not enough to save this one either. Bam, not even with the Hellion support there. So, yep, Overlords give a little bit less supply, so that's why you have to make Overlords a little bit faster than the previous patch. So, this is an excellent example of TVZ on the new patch. Again, hit that like button if you're watching this in July 2026, because I'm posting this on the YouTube channel there as well. And here we go. Can we get a wraparound on a Hellion? Yes, pinning a Hellion with the Speedlings. Loving that as a Zerg player, but whoosh. More Hellions. Can we pin another one? Not if we're slippery enough, say the Hellion pilots. Oh, slipping and sliding all over the place. It's a Liberator. Lings do scout the Liberator. Can we take down this many Hellions with just Speedlings? Oh my gosh. No, we cannot. This Hellion is going to live with 3 kills, but man, so many Hellions went down there just to Speedlings. Inject. Inject. Production tab says we are making drones. We're making a lair. We're saturating our 3rd base. We got a Spore because we saw the Liberator. Spore in all of these bases here. Spore positioned outside of the minerals. Here for that Liberator. If it was a Banshee inside the minerals, it would be a better place. But again, Liberators can set up so far outside and still take down your drones. That is the position for it. Binding that finishes immediately into centrifugal hooks. We've got Evolution Chambers coming up after the lair and a 4th base on the way at 5 minutes from SortOf. Dude, this macro is hot, but he saw the early 3rd. So he knows. He knows it's not going to be a 2-base attack because he saw the early 3rd base. We've got more barracks coming up here from the Terran player. We've got more Liberators as well. We've got Hellions. Do we have an armory for Hellbats? The answer is no, we do not. So these are just going to be Hellions. Hellions sharking around. Lings, Queens, an excellent answer to these Hellions. Not going to pin them down there. Oh, no need to pin them down if you can kill them without forcing them to stay still. Oh, boy. And in a corner, 6 kills on that Hellion, but dead. Map control goes back to the Lings here. How many Hellions are there? 0. The army is 1 Liberator and 48 SCVs for the Barcode Terran. But again, the army for the Zerg player is 9 Lings and 4 Queens. So army value 20-9 here at 6:45. This is a macro game if ever there was one. Infestation Pit at 6 minutes. Dude, SortOf. I am loving this build. And he's like, yeah, just Lings saying, hey, if there's some weird timing attack coming out, no, you only have like 4 Marines. Okay, I guess we can continue to drone. 6 more drones on the way. Expanding here too. Is SortOf. He's feeling extraordinarily comfortable. We got Baneling speed finishing just right now. We have drones rallying for some reason down here. Dude, I can see that in Brood War. We have shared rallies in Brood War, but I don't know what we're doing here in StarCraft 2. A rally for drones is, you can do that separately from the rally for army, which again is an excellent addition to StarCraft 2. Look at the stutter sub. Look at the transfuse. And 0 kills on that Liberator. Lings working away. Baneling's getting target fired. Getting a couple connections here. And look at how many Marines are going to die. The army value, dude, how many Marines are there? 5 Marines. No, not anymore. There are... Units tab says 2. 2 Marines. Lings kind of flooding across the map here. Production tab says we're working on 32 Zerglings. Thank you very much. I think we can win this game right now. Says SortOf. Oh, lifting up the siege tank as it was surrounded by Lings. Excellent response there by the Terran player. APM check 345. This is somebody good. This is somebody who can handle SortOf. And handle him he does. Calling down mules here for some reason instead of over here, but I guess there were Lings over here inside the 3rd base working away, and we're not going to kill this. Maybe force a liftoff, but it's not quite burning down yet. And these Lings are like, can we get out of here? I don't know. Ah, look at the Lings showing up. Trying to take down the tank. Excellent hot pickup there again by the Terran player. Dude, this is just Ling flood galore. 14 Lings on the way. Ultralisk Cavern. We've got Adrenal. This is a Zerg after my own heart. Lings and Ultras and Queens. Adrenal at 8 minutes. Who needs anything but Lings and Ultras against Terran? That's what I always say. And listen to the new music here. This is a new music track for StarCraft 2. Is it AI? Did we get somebody to compose it? Is it a human-developed music track? I don't know. But it is definitely new. Ooh, this Queen was well off of creep there and deserved to die because, you know, way off creep. Supernova Men's Club. I remember when that showed up and it's like, adult content in my StarCraft. I guess that counts, but nah. Pretty tame, I would say. Infestors on the way. They do have Microbial Shroud by default now. You don't have to research it. So maybe it's sort of messing around with that change to the Infestor. Marines across the map. Army value 54 to 48. Barcode has weathered the storm. He's got a lot of workers. He's got 454 of them, but it's 88 for the Zerg player. Dude, this is insane. Adrenal finishing up in about 10 seconds. Enough to stop this attack. Yeah, I think Adrenal's going to be finished in time to help defend against this attack. Just, you know, Creep Tumor's going down, Overlord's going down, no speed there at all. And catching it with a fungal, and Crackling is not done yet, but Banelings are pretty good as well. Banelings are faster, and finally Adrenal finishes after the Marines are all dead or inside safely a medevac. Expanding, no, I'm thinking about expanding here. Maybe thinking about expanding here too as sort of. Pooping Creep here for a 4th base. 3rd base is done for the Barcode Terran player. What a great game this is. Creep spreading. Got 7 Overlords on the way. Sort of does not want to be supply blocked anymore. He knows about the supply difference of each Overlord here in this patch. And he's making 7 Overlords at 150 supply. That is how you know. Less supply available per Overlord. And just kind of poking, prodding, fungling. Ah, what are we doing? Infestor's not even fungling, just walking by and getting killed for no reason. Sniping down supply depots. I don't know if there's enough to take down this bunker even with the Adrenal Nova. Look at this push. We got Ultralisks on the field. Thank you very much. We have a wraparound with the Lings as well. And cleaning up every single C-Tank with Cracklings is so easy. When there are this, yeah, just not enough to defend. And bam, that is it. He knows how behind he is in income. He knows how behind he is in overall army supply and worker count. I guess that's income if you want to be, you know, very careful about it. But yeah, look at this. We've got Ultralisks, excellent skin there on those Ultras. It's a 3-basing Terran, yes. But how many SCVs died? 17 SCVs died, 4 drones died, not nearly enough. And yeah, that was a macro opening from SortOf, dude. It was a 17 pool. What a weird choice there. And then a 17 hatch just about. And then it was drone, 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 drone. You know, make some queens, make some lings. Check, get a ling inside the main base of the Terran player, which is just, man, an auto loss, I think, for Terrans, dude. Just so hard to stop a Zerg player who knows exactly what you're doing. Saw the early 3rd and says, okay, let's expand here, let's expand here, let's expand here, and here. Let's get up to 88 drones. Thank you very much. Let's get Banelings as soon as Baneling speed as soon as the Baneling nest finishes. Let's get our upgrades a little bit later. Let's get a lair first, and then get Baneling speed, and then work on those upgrades. Infestation pit. Ultras coming out at 11 minutes. Again, later than usual. You can get Ultras out at like 9 or 10 minutes back in the old patch. But today, 11 is about as good as you're going to be able to do in a 1v1 anyway, where you still have to, you know, watch out for Terran attacks and, you know, make nothing, well, make stuff other than drones, right? But yeah, these Space Marines here with their combat shields, just Banelings all over the place, Cracklings all over the place. We got 2-2 versus 2-2. Upgrade advantage, not to the Terran player, but that's A-okay. So yeah, I mean, we're talking about a just friggin-tastic display of, guess what? How do you play TvZ on the new map, the new maps, and the new patch as well. SortOf is figuring it out, and figuring it out quite well, I would say. 2-2 Cracklings, Ultralisks, Banelings. I mean, just a great display of creep spread, of a macro, of a new opening here for the 8-worker start. So yeah, learn from the pros, you guys. Learn from the pros. They know the game better than any of us. Every caster, they know better than every caster. They know better than anybody playing the game, unless they're at this pro level like SortOf is. And again, he's not going to win a tournament anytime soon, like a premier tournament, but he is just good enough, right, to handle a Terran player with 350 APM. Who is this? I don't know. Don't know who it is, but this replay was featured at lotv.spawningtool.com. So if you want new builds, if you're like, I don't know if I like this build very much, or maybe, you know, what did the Terran do? Go to lotv.spawningtool.com. This is featured on their main page. Okay, so check it out. See what the Terran did. You know, see what the Zerg did. See what other Zerg players are saying you should do. And you're going to have a good time. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Yeah.